The Innovv C3 is an action camera that breaks with some of the conventions of traditional action cameras to achieve a greater range of functionality. Unlike most action cameras of today, the camera and the recording device are separate components connected by a very sturdy 1.5 meter HDMI wire that is hardwired into the camera. Both the recording device and the camera are in a solid aluminium housing which give the C3 a sturdier look that sometimes even the more pricier action cameras lack. It's lightweight, but you don't get the feeling that you could squash it in your hand due to cheap plastic. Rather than bombard you with specs, here is the sheet Innovv provide on their website. Feel free to pause at this point. Moving right along. The C3 comes delivered in a quite decent looking box with lots of additional components. A handlebar clip for bikes and motorcycles, maybe even for roll cages if it fits. The clip of the camera is screwed on a standard thread so that you can put other cameras on it. My Nikon Coolpix S3100 fits perfectly on it. The same versatility goes for the sticky back mount with an adjustable hinge. There are 2 Velcro strips added for versatility for all the sticky back mounts. You have 2 USB cables, one 1.2 meter cable for charging and data transfer, and a 4 meter dash cam cable for your car. A USB adapter for your car cigarette lighter is also included. A USB to AV cable is also included to connect the recording device to the TV. Included are also 2 sticky back mounts with adjustable camera clips that you can also use for your motorcycle helmet. A lapel microphone is also included. Here's how they sound like. And here is what the Innovv C3 sounds like with the lapel microphone connected. And here we are without the microphone connected again. Lastly, there is also a headset to use the camera for first-person video recording. This is the part that intrigued me the most about this setup. I, however, am using my work glasses combined with sticky back clips to film this review. I first tried out the headset and was positively surprised of how comfortable it was to wear. Most headsets for phones use the earlobe to support the weight. Innovv's headset uses padded surfaces that press evenly against your head, which makes wearing it over longer periods of time no issue. This is of course only my personal experience, and more sensitive people might have a different reaction. What made me, however, opt for my DIY glasses were some noticeable issues I recognized through usage. There is a metal brace that goes around the back of your head to assure that the headset applies an even pressure to both sides of your head. However, it stands too far out at the back. This means that leaning against the headrest of a car or standing with your back against the wall becomes impossible because the headrest gets pushed around. An adjustable brace would not only eliminate this issue, it would also add extra support to the whole peripheral. Another problem with the headrest is the positioning of the camera's clip. It is almost right next to your cheekbone, which results in sometimes having the side of your face in the shot. The hinge that the clip is connected to is also too loose. It doesn't click in place, allowing the camera to pan when brushed against the headset. My configuration using my DIY glasses eliminated this issue too, which brings me, however, to my biggest issue with the camera: the HDMI cable. Whilst it serves well to use the C3 as a dash cam or a motorcycle cam, its uses as a POV camera are hindered noticeably by the same feature that makes it great for the other uses. The cable is too stiff and inflexible. I tried to conceal the cam under my jacket, running the HDMI cable down my back and around my waist. Although I left a little excess wire sticking out of my jacket's collar, turning my head to the side of the camera it was mounted to became impossible. The cable would always push against it. If there was a port in the back of the camera, I could use a looped HDMI cable, or any cable for that matter, that gives me enough flexibility. Would I recommend the C3? Well, with its price at around $120, its large amount of peripherals and its video quality, you do get a decent action camera. And if the issues I mentioned were improved upon in later versions, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. There is great potential for using it for POV footage. Maybe someone at Innovv watches this video and can make the improvements I mentioned. Before I end this review, I'll leave you with some test footage I shot using the camera. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye for now.